Alright, we're on the play again. And, I mean, if I knew I was playing another mirror, I would keep this. I probably am going to keep it anyway on the play. I wouldn't keep it on the draw in the dark, but this hand can do stuff. We can draw, if we draw like any 3-drop or any, like a removal spell or something, I'm going to be fine with whatever transpires here. Alright, it's mirror. It's actually interesting. This is the first standard in a long time that I actually actively want to play the mirror. This is actually legitimately interesting. Ideally we draw like Rogue Refiner or something here. Servant's acceptable, and the reason I like it here, even though it's going to get killed, is that it allows me to play the Bristling Hydra and be able to protect it immediately from a removal spell. Although it's more likely he's going to tap out for something here. No, he doesn't. Well, I'm definitely slamming this Bristling Hydra then, try to get him dead. Unless he's playing main deck Essence Scatter or Revolutionary Rebuff. Okay, well, kind of unfortunate. He just got stuck on 2 land. But I am going to do basically the exact same thing I did last time, which is all the 2-drops, one of the Virtuosos for all the value cards. I'm not going to bring in Negate on the draw. I'm just going to do this. See if we can finish this video under under 5 minutes. Alright, this is a keep. And this is exactly the sort of hand that sort of exemplifies why I don't like 4-color energy. Like, if you imagine this hand without the Aether Hub, we have Chandra, Bristling Hydra, Confiscation Coup. What land do you fetch with Attune with Aether? You can't get a swamp. Interesting, he's on a very slow start over there. I'm still going to tap out for this Rogue Refiner though. If he wants to kill it, that's fine. If he counters it, that gets the counterspell out of his hand, even though he does get to use his mana efficiently. Like, this is not a big deal. And he missed another land drop. Alright, so I think I'm going to start with Chandra. No, that's not true. Chandra's high enough value. Yeah, I'm going to lead with Rogue Refiner. This is the one I don't care as much about getting killed, and it'll smooth me to my next land drop and all that good stuff. He might have Negate based on the way he's played this. Let's attack first. Then I'll just play Bristling Hydra, because I suspect Negate. That's fine. Alright, so he's starting to draw out of his mana situation, but now we're pretty far ahead in tempo. Vizier's fine. He can only activate it once, which means... Ooh, that's pretty good too. Yeah, now we're just kind of going to drive the nail in here. I'm just going to copy Bristling Hydra, attack with both. If he goes to put a counter, I'll just use Harness Lightning. He's just going to take it. I'll put 1 counter on. Should deal a bit of extra damage. And pass. It's actually probably wrong. I want to conserve it so I can decide if I want to load up one of the Hydras next turn or not. Hydra. Okay, fair enough. So I could use Harness Lightning. No, it's not worthwhile. Glorybringer's pretty good too. So let's play that. Kind of the 6 energy, which is fine. This gets countered. Okay. So now, this will get Harness Lightning, that's fine. We can send with probably just the Vizier Hydra. If I send with both, he's kind of priced into trading both. I can force him to use energy. I send with both. I put a counter, he has to put a counter. I put a counter, he has to put a counter. So we'll both be without energy. Don't know if that's worth it or not. Probably not. Let's just do this. I'll trade off for his Vizier Hydra. I'm not going to put any energy into it. This is what I'm talking about with Hydras being advantaged on defense rather than offense. So now he's going to have an opportunity to rebuild. And he hasn't had to put a single energy into anything yet. I definitely think it was a mistake to put a counter on this Hydra. Oh, Glorybringer. That's actually much better for me than a Viziered Hydra. He can kill my Rogue Refiner, which wasn't doing anything anyway. So I don't even have to kill it with Harness Lightning just yet. I could just slam the Chandra. Which I may do. The only thing is he can Vizier back Glorybringer. We could also Vizier Glorybringer right now if we wanted to. We also have Harness Lightning available. Let me think. I can Chandra plus and Vizier. That's decent. Then his play would be Vizier back Chandra, or Vizier back Glorybringer, hit Chandra for 4, which would put her to 1, but that's fine. Although I would like to get rid of that Glorybringer before he gets the opportunity to Vizier it. But I guess if I had a Vizier copying Glorybringer, he'd be able to do that anyway. I guess I could also Confiscation Coup a Glorybringer, but I kind of want to do that next turn so I can target one that's not exerted. Some very interesting interplays here. I don't think I can go too wrong with Chandra. Maybe I want to offer a trade first. Don't think this can go too wrong for me. There's no way for him to kill Chandra unless he has a Chandra's defeat. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that play. This threatens a lot of damage. So add red, red. Embalm. Copy Glorybringer. No point in exerting, I'll just attack. Because the one interesting facet about Glorybringer is you can't exert and target other Glorybringers. So if he doesn't have an answer to this Glorybringer or this Chandra, he's going to have to lead back as Glorybringer on defense. In which case I would probably just win on the spot. But I expect him to have some decent answers. Yeah, Confiscation Coup, I figured that would happen. Something to that effect. So now, got some options. I think we want to probably minus Chandra at this point. get rid of a Glorybringer, Confiscation Coup another one, and then I can Harness Lightning his Vizier if he brings it back as a Glorybringer. So 4 damage to that Glorybringer. Harness Lightning, or Confiscation Coup that one. Actually, timeout. How much energy am I going to be left with? 5? This might be a good time to just offer a trade. How many counters can he put on? 3, which is not enough to eat my Hydra. So let's go ahead and just get rid of the Bristling Hydras so I don't have to deal with them anymore. Because there's a world where he's able to assemble enough energy to make his bigger than mine permanently. I'd rather just not let that happen. And then we'll steal that one. Yes. And then if he goes to Vizier, we can Harness Lightning and presumably have lethal if he has nothing else. What is this? Is he contemplating a Chandra's defeat? No. If he had it, I'm sure he would have killed Chandra by now. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, it's very rare for me to go into a tournament hoping to play the mirror every single round, because I feel like my plan is very strong and my build of the deck is so good in the mirror. And basically the state of things right now is that Standard is so inbred that the only reason to not play Temur is if you thought you had a deck that had a good matchup against Temur. Alright. So here's the problem with Vizier. It seems very likely that he has an answer to this Glorybringer. He wouldn't have made this play. So I don't think I'm going to play it because that's too risky. I don't want it to copy a Servant. Let's start with Chandra. See what it finds me. A Toon I don't really want. So I'll just deal the 2 damage. And then I guess I just attack. I'm gonna hold on to the Vizier. Oh, commit to memory. Wasn't thinking about that. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just kill that Servant now. Hold on to the Vizier. He'll play something better eventually that I can copy. The only downside of the whole Hydra song and dance that we went through is that if he finds a Whirler Virtuoso now, he has 1,000,000 energy for that. But we have this active Chandra that apparently is gonna take us the distance, presumably. Let's go upstairs with it. Ooh, I will cast that. Like so. So now he'll be able to Vizier, copy the Virtuoso. But what I could do actually if I wanted to, well I guess I have the River's Rebuke, so I don't really need to get too tricky. But I was saying I could Harness Lightning to kill my own Virtuoso. I could make 2 Thopters, so he'd be forced to copy a Thopter. That might actually be worth it now that I think about it. That would leave us with lethal if he had nothing else, and it plays around negate. This would be better if I had way more energy, but... Alright, that draws a concession, sweet. Yeah, I'm still actually having a lot of fun with this mirror. This is, I mean, if you imagine this as like the Temur Marvel mirror, or the like Saheeli combo mirror, this is a far sight from that. Even though the format's not diverse, the games are still interesting, and that's, I mean, if that's important to you, then, you know, but otherwise, you know, I'm not too upset with the fact that I'm playing against it most of my matches.